So what are the benefits of actually owning a home? One of the biggest ones is generational wealth, right? If you own this property, you're slowly going to be working to pay that down. Now that's something that you can pass on to your children or your nieces and nephews. The other big reason, and this is really where I look at why I decided to start buying property in the first place, was the ability to be able to leverage that property. If you purchase a home, eventually that value is going to go up. You can utilize that equity, and maybe you can utilize it to do home improvements, increase the value even more, or you can use it to buy the next property. And really that's what got me excited about real estate is, I buy this property for, let's say, 500,000. In a couple years it's jumped up to 600,000. Well, you know what? Let me pull some of that equity out. Now I'm going to go buy a rental property, or I'm going to buy another property and turn this one into my rental property. Really, the way that I look at it is you can make money while you sleep. Maybe you can do that in the stock market. There's other places where you can make money while you sleep. But for me, real estate, it's the more you learn about it, the less surprises you get. But overall, it's going to continue to rise. Whereas with stocks, it could go to zero. So I play the stock market, but where I count on my retirement is by acquiring properties, fixing them up, building them to their highest and best use, getting cash flow on them, and then selling those properties or holding them and passing them on to the next generation. Those are some of the benefits that I look at with actually owning a home, is you can continue to build up what I call your empire, right? You get one, leverage that, get the next. The other side of it is you can get renters in there to pay off that home. So if you've purchased 2 homes, you rent one of them out, now someone else is paying that mortgage off. So not only are you increasing your equity, but they're paying the balance down and your home value is going up, right? And maybe you're making extra money on top of that, and your property is what's considered cash flowing. So if you're getting an extra $500 a month on top of them paying all your taxes, insurance, and your home value is going up, then for me, it's a no-brainer. So you do that one time. Now you're able to qualify for those rents that you're getting for your other property. So if you want to buy the next property, that just increased your income every month. So it's going to be easier to qualify for your next property as long as you're showing that on your tax returns. So you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Now you've got a huge nest egg that you've built up, where eventually, if everything goes well, you're going to be able to not have to work anymore, right? You can use those to be able to supplement your income and eventually replace your income. Definitely some really good reasons to want to be a homeowner. But if you don't like having to take care of repairs, you don't like the idea of a permanent situation where you're having to stay in the home forever, and you like to move around from place to place, then it may be a good idea to continue renting or buy an investment property, make money on that, and then rent your primary residence. So there's drawbacks to both renting and owning, but I don't think you can go wrong with owning real estate. One other thing that not a lot of people consider when you do own a house is you can also farm, right? You can start growing your own vegetables, raising chickens if you're allowed to in that certain area. You can start bringing in income from your property besides just rents. So you always want to consider that there are different ways where you can use your house to be able to bring you extra income on top of rents.